It's Brian Preston, the Money Guy.
All right, we've got one from, great username next. Person McPersonface.
Person
Love it.
McPerson.
He says,
Daniel, are you Person McPersonface?
That's true. Maybe it's actually
Is that Daniel?
FPE Daniel.
No, he said it's
I
not
don't think
him.
so. Okay. He said, I'm 26 with a 400K net worth. So that's great.
Hold on, 26, 400K?
Yes. He gave you a lot of numbers here.
Holy cow.
He is doing very well, and he has a question about housing.
Okay.
Basically, they're considering upgrading their house in the next 2 years, like really doubling the cost of their house. And basically he's saying, how much should we consider putting down? This is a second home purchase.
So they're not renovating, they're upgrading.
They're upgrading.
Upgrading, okay.
Yes.
So he's thinking about
Buying a new home.
All right, so here's our rule, right? You're young. Congratulations, you're doing well. Congratulations. You are not a first-time home buyer because you already said you own your first home. Mm-hmm. We give first-time home buyers a pass on building their down payment, right? You can do 3.5%, 5%, 10% because we want you to get your army of dollar bills moving. When it's time to make your second home decision, in our opinion, that more often than not is a lifestyle decision. Now, maybe you have a job changing or whatever, but most often, I think he said this, it's because it's an upgrade, right? He's ready to step it up.
He's ready to upgrade their house.
Up, and that's great. When it's time to start making those decisions, I'm going to call upgrading your home a mature decision. You have to make sure you're doing them in a mature financial way. So when it comes to a second home purchase, not like an additional home, but an upgrade home, 20% is the standard. So you have to put 20% down on that second home. And when you make that upgrade, you still have to make sure that if you're doubling the cost of your home, you better make sure that the monthly note that you are taking on with that new home is less than 25% of your gross income. Maybe you have a great income and you think, I'm 26, I make a gazillion dollars. It's okay if my note's 40%. No, it's not. And we've seen so many people get hammered because they were doing something, right? I'm thinking we literally had folks that we interacted with back in like 2005, 2006, 2007, and they were crushing it. They were in their 20s, making hundreds of thousands of dollars, and they thought they were going to the moon. And then the Great Recession happened.
Right.
And all of a sudden, by no fault of their own, they were good at their job. Their industry just changed. It just seismically shifted. And they went from making like $300,000 a year to making like $60,000 a year. And you can imagine if you're doubling the size of your home, you better make sure you've planned for that contingency and that you can still satisfy what you need to satisfy from a mortgage standpoint. So when it comes to down payment, I am of the opinion when it takes time to go to your second home, at least 20%. Now, if you have a lot of equity in your first and stuff, yeah, you could do more. Then we get into a conversation of, okay, is it better to put more on my house or to put more into the market? At 26, your army of dollar bills is still super powerful.
Right.
If you don't
go either way.
If you don't know how powerful they are, go to our resource page. It's free. moneyguide.com/resources. Look at our wealth multiplier, and you should go look for a 26-year-old just how powerful your army of dollar bills can be. Matter of fact, he said he had a net worth of $400,000. Mm-hmm. I'm assuming some of that's home equity. Let's just do easy math here and assume that was all like investable net worth. You take that $400,000 you saved by 26, multiply that by your wealth multiplier, and assuming that all $400,000 of that is like working assets, that will show you how much you're on track for to have at 65 without investing another dollar. That should get you so excited. I mean, that should blow your mind. And you think, oh, okay, when I upgrade, I'm going to upgrade. I'm going to move to the nicer house because life is about more than money. But man, I have a huge opportunity to get some soldiers in that army of dollar bills right now to really start cranking this thing up. Congratulations, 26 at 400,000.
I know.
That's unbelievable,
yes.
right? Like you're going to be ready to take the relationship to the next level at no time. So Person McPersonface, reach out to us, aboundwealth.com, moneyguide.com. You're killing it.
That's immediately what I thought too. Like, congrats on where you are, but the whole putting 20% down on your second home purchase is going to keep you from making a decision that you're going to regret later. And with that big of a cost increase, I think that was great advice.